Jesus said John the Baptist was the greatest prophet who had ever been born. Yet he was never noted to perform any signs, wonders, or miracles, nor did he have a dedicated book outlining his ministry. Yet Jesus said he was the greatest prophet. Today I want to talk to you about two things: greatness and impact. As I look out on the social media land and the ability for anybody to make a quote-unquote name for themselves, I really began to evaluate even my own heart, and the Lord began to show me something about what is happening in the world today. As the church is growing and social media is growing, it seems like everyone reaches for the masses and their goal is to be global. When in fact, God has not called everyone to be known throughout the land. When he called the 12 disciples, he told them, he gave them instructions and commissioned them. He said, do not go except to the lost sheep of Israel. He gave them an aim. He gave them boundaries. Not everyone is called to be known throughout the world, but that does not mean that your name is not great, and it doesn't mean that you're not making an impact. Those 12 disciples, they touched so many lives within their own demographic, within their own boundaries, that those lives went out and impacted others. Some of us are called to certain demographics. Some of us are called to families. Some of us are called to children. Some of us are called to marriages. Not everyone is meant to be global, but that does not mean that you're not making an impact, and it doesn't mean that your name is not great. I'm reminded of the story of the Reverend Billy Graham. He got saved in the tent revival, and one rendition of the story is that he was the only person there. Now, I can imagine how that minister man felt like he's coming here and there's no one showing up. But because he was obedient and faithful, he impacted that one individual, and Billy Graham went on to impact millions of individuals, saving so many souls. So today, I want to remind you to not equate impact with numbers, because it's so much greater than that. There are things that you may do, and I want to leave this little bit with you. There are things that you may do, and you may feel like, I'm not making an impact, it's not getting out, it's not going where it needs to go. But I want to remind you something. I want to remind you of this. There are books that are written, and there may be 1 million copies sold. That doesn't mean that there's 1 million lives impact. There may be 1 million views on a video. Doesn't mean that there's 1 million impact. There may be 1 million people being followed by this individual, but that doesn't mean that that individual is making an impact in 1 million lives. So today, remember, whatever God has called you to, whatever platform assignment he has given you, don't look at the numbers. Don't judge don't look at the numbers. Don't judge your impact based off of numbers. Because as long as you're being obedient, the thing you need to do is getting out, and trust me, heaven is approving you. God bless you.